Yeah, that's Mom. My mom. She posed a lot.
Yeah, I can tell.
See how fancy they dress all the time?
I noticed that.
No sweatpants. They got married and then 3 weeks later they hopped on a boat for Canada. I think their first stop was Montreal and then on to Toronto from there. I'm guessing that they probably took a train from Montreal to Toronto, and that's one of that big crate we have downstairs. That all their stuff was in a bunch of crates like that.
Do you know why they decided to move to Canada?
My dad had a job. He was an aeronautical engineer, and he got a job working on the Aero for AV row.
Did they have any family here before they got here?
No, they were the first to come. They didn't know anyone when they came to Canada, so they joined a bowling league, and that was kind of their social outlet at first. Mom said when they bought their first car, they saved up to pay for the whole car, brand new, $2,500. And then they bought the house after that, and I think their house there was like $12,000 or $14,000. Might not even have had kids actually at that when they first moved there. So then they just wanted something a little bit bigger. So then they moved all the way out to Mississauga. And I remember Mom saying at the time, people thought they were crazy moving all the way out there. And they were literally just on the border of Etobicoke, so border of Toronto into Mississauga. But it was very far out in the boonies at that point. No, he was not alive when I was born. He had come down with leukemia, I guess in '67, and at that point in time, they couldn't really do much for him, so he ended up dying, leaving my mom with a newborn and two young girls to care for on her own. So she started working after she went to teachers college, and then in terms of support, she had, I think a couple members of her family came over to help. I know her mom, Granny Robertson, and her cousin, Adji, came over. And then shortly after that, I'm not sure, I think it was like maybe a year later, we moved. It was just a house around the corner on Thorndike, and just a smaller house, just a little bit easier for Mom to manage. She was obviously a very hard worker because she had to be, and she, certain things had to get done, she just did them. So I think all of us are very independent and self-sufficient as a result of that. It was challenging for sure, let me tell you, because especially when you guys were younger and getting everybody up and fed and dressed and clean and out the door by a certain time, and then after all that, going into work. And I've already sort of done almost a day's work, so it was tough. As every working mother, every working parent will tell you, it's difficult, but you do it. Been on Rat Court for a long time now, and we've made some really good friends and neighbors here, so